Well, I fired them those 2 bales last night, and I just put 2 more out now, and you can see they're loving it. They're having a good time with this hay, and let's hope it does what we want. And again, I showed you we're getting some good signs here of tightening up. That's what we're looking for. So I don't want it to be stepping on all of this hay, but let's hope they eat more than they step on. I could have unrolled it, but I kind of didn't want to put it all over this grass. I want them to eat this down, but let's see, maybe tomorrow we'll do an unroll. So far so good. So far so good. Everybody seems to be happy and eating well and pattying out well. So it's so hard out here. You know, every day it's a guess. You think you know, and you have no idea. And then you find out that you don't know, and then all of a sudden you figure it out, and then you do know, but then something else happens, and then you don't know again. So farming is one of those things where you just got to stay open. You got to be open to learning, and not be so damn stubborn. It's amazing, you meet some old farmers, they're so stubborn. They're losing their farm, they're losing their animals, and they're still stubborn. It's like an amazing thing. Like, don't you realize that your stubbornness is costing you? And it's not just farmers, it's any vocation and profession. You know, you get these stubborn people that have no desire to change when they're actually failing. You know, so if you're not getting the results that you want, you know, be open to change. Maybe the change is what you need, and all of a sudden you change, and boom, you get a different result, because change leads to different results, and different results, you know, they lead to a changed life. They lead to a changed way of doing things. So if you get so stuck in your ways, you're never gonna really be able to capture your full potential. So that's what we learn out here. It's like every day, just be open. Don't be so closed-minded. Listen to people, sort through it. You gotta always sort through truth, and sometimes you get to that truth through trial and error. And error is a big part of it. You know, you think about your life, no matter where you're at today, no matter what your age is, there's error that takes you to, you know, where you are, where you want to go, and you just don't make the same errors over and over again. That's called stupid. I know there's a lot of that out there, especially in our White House. You see a lot of stupid, but ultimately you just got to be open to possibility, open to change, open to asking a better question, open to a better answer, even if you think you know the answers. So you learn as you go, and if you're not open to learning, eventually you're going to be closed. Yeah, you think about some of the great companies in our country over the years, and they've closed. They get a CEO or somebody running them that's just not open. You know, you think about Blockbuster Video. It was a great company for so many years, and they had the opportunity to buy Netflix for pennies on the dollar, and they didn't do it. CEO knew better, but in fact, that was going to be the company that put them out of business. So sometimes you don't know as much as you think. So you got to be open, and you always have to have a gut instinct and trust yourself and trust your gut. And if you do that, over time, you hope you're in a better place than you are today down the line. There's no guarantees, but you do hope for a better tomorrow than today, if you're open-minded and you're willing to learn. So out here, it's all learning every day, especially when you're a first-generation farmer. You know nothing. And you know, there's people out there that say, well, that's a disadvantage. But for us, actually, we found it to be an advantage, because we're not coming in jaded. We're not coming in with generational thought processes that are limiting. We're coming in with a desire to learn and get better every single day. And when you come in with that, and you come in with common sense, the cross section of openness and common sense, it can get you places. You know, you don't have to be the smartest person in the world, but that common sense, boy, they say it's not that common, but it's the common sense that takes you to where you want to go too, because you ask questions that just are based on common sense. Why do we do this versus that? Like, I'm asking myself this right now. Like, why did you put hay bales down and they're trampling all over them? Wouldn't you want to come up with a better plan here? Because now you're going to have to come back out and you're going to have to clean up all this hay that's sitting on top of your good grass. So not the smartest thing. I mean, it's good carbon on the land, but we're wasting hay. Instead of setting it up in a way where they can eat and consume all the hay, I just dropped these 2 hay bombs, and they're going to beat up the pasture here with their weight and pounding into it. They're going to crap all over it, which is good, but I don't want them to crap and pee on the hay, because then they won't eat it. So I'm talking to you about common sense, and I'm sitting here wasting $55 hay bales. So you see, it's all a live case study here. Learning, learning, learning. And today we're burning some cash. But I want to talk to you again about the ideal body, that black one. These two have really good bodies on them, but this is sort of our ideal cow. This is Claire. She's got the ideal body. She's short and stocky. She's not too big, short-legged. She's filled in nicely, and she's just a really good-looking cow. And if we had a whole herd of cows like that, both brown and black, we would be in amazing shape. So, like I shared with you a few videos ago, when we first started, we didn't know what we were looking for. A cow was a cow. Black cows were good because more people wanted black cows. So we tried to get as much Angus in the herd as possible. But what we're learning is you gotta get a certain type of cow. You gotta get a certain conformation on that cow, short and stocky. Think about those bodybuilders that are out there, those guys that pack on weight and pack on muscle, and you're like, man, they look great. How'd they pack on so much muscle? And they did, because they're short and stocky. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for short legs and a barreled body. And if we can do that, we're gonna be in really good shape here. So we're getting there. We're getting there, one day at a time. So anyway, I'm gonna head on out now, but I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great night. And remember, stay open, be open, use that common sense, and stay away from stupid people. They won't serve you well as you go through your life. But anyway, have a great day. If you like this, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, give us some comments. Again, we always like hearing from everybody. And have a good day. Go out and win today. Talk to everybody soon. See ya.